Hi, everyone. I'm Neil. Thanks again for joining us. And I just want to take a couple minutes of your time just to go over the next assignment. This is going to be lesson 7, which has to do with the ball bouncing. So let me start to screen share here with you. You have to excuse my hair. It's a little messy today. Okay, you were sent a PDF file of this next 2 lessons, and the one I'm only going to concentrate now is lesson 7, which is the bouncing of balls. So here we have your lesson plan here, a little introduction that we wrote, and really all you need is tennis balls, 1 per group, and an activity sheet, which is down at the bottom of the page, as it says here. So the reason we're doing this lesson is that students are to develop their skills in collecting and recording data using real-world situations such as bouncing a tennis ball. And what we're trying to do is help them connect and formulate an understanding of the relationship between the dependent and independent variables in an experiment. So what are we doing? Learning objectives. They're to collect and record a data table, record data in a table, I should say. Make a graph to display data using correct labels and scale. Recognize what varies in an experiment. Sorry about that. Name independent and dependent variables. And here we know that you're being asked for the Common Core state standards. So here they are right here to connect to what you're doing. And for the activity. So you want to pose a problem to the students. And the problem is this: how many times can each team member bounce and catch a tennis ball in 2 minutes? So if there are 4 team members, this lesson will be a total of 8 minutes while you're counting, but it's going to take some setup time, and it's going to take some time for the students to understand their roles. So a bounce is defined as dropping the ball from at or above the student's knees. While one student keeps the time, while the second student bounces and catches the ball. The third student counts the bounces, and the fourth student records the data in a table showing both the number of bounces during each 10-second interval and the cumulative number of bounces. So this is a little heavy right here. So let me bounce down, for lack of a better word, to the bottom where we have the worksheets. And just to make it clear to you. So if we scroll down to the bottom, here's the worksheet. So again, the directions are explained in the top here. And so you're going to have each student take on the role of bouncing the ball, of counting the ball, of recording the cumulative number of bounces, and a timekeeper. So out of a team of 4 people, you'll rotate. So one team member keeps the time, like I said, while another bounces the ball, catches the ball, while another team member counts the bounces, a third team member records the data in the table, which is down here, and then there's also a timekeeper, calls out the time at the 10-second intervals. Once the students go through the 120 seconds, the 2 minutes, they'll switch. So if I'm in the group and I was keeping time, maybe it's now my time to bounce the ball, or maybe it's my time to keep track of the number of bounces in a 10-second interval. So the cumulative number of bounces, this gets tricky for students, right? Because maybe they bounce it 12 times from 0 to 10 seconds. At the 10-second mark, they bounce it another 10 times. So 12 plus 10 is 22. That's your cumulative number. And that number will increase, obviously, as the cumulative number will increase as you continue with the experiment. And let me scroll back up here. All right. And really, after this part, a couple things have to a couple of variables have to stay the same, which is everyone has to be either dropping the ball on a tile, carpet, or concrete. Make sure that that variable is consistent. Once the students have all had their turn and the data has been collected, each student is to prepare a graph showing the cumulative bounces over 2 minutes. And then they'll do a line of best fit, which I want to show you. So line of best fit, this is just a website that I found. Students will graph the number of cumulative bounces, as you see here. It's increasing. This line, if you're not familiar with it, the best fit line, is drawn in the middle and you have half above it and half the plots below it. And it's also a way of predicting, as you're going up to that 3rd and 4th minute, what will be a prediction of the cumulative number of bounces. All right, so this is just to help you understand what we want the kids to understand and do. So this is the section about the best fit line of best fit. And this here is for you to read on your own about distance and speed. If you need an assessment option, if you need an extension option, it's all right here. And it's all pretty clear. If it's not clear, you know how to get a hold of us. We're sending these out PDFs very soon. And in a few minutes, I'm going to go over lesson 2, the Barbie bungee jump, and that will be on a different video for everyone to check out. In the meantime, thank you so much. There's me again. Thank you so much. Always be in touch. Feel free to call us, email us, text us. We're here for you, and we look forward to seeing you soon if we haven't already. Take care. Bye-bye.